Welcome to FameChain. Here's a quick introduction to the website that shows you who's who and who's with who. So who have we got? Well, let's start with Queen Elizabeth II. She might not be who you're looking for, but she's a good place to start to demonstrate just what this site can do. So straightforward, scroll over, you get a few bits of extra information about her: full name, date of birth, where she was born in Mayfair, since demolished, where she went to school. She didn't, she was taught at home. Or we can come across to her husband. We can see where he went to school, including down the bottom, the Royal Naval College in Dartmouth in Devon. We could go and see his siblings. All three sisters all became princesses. And if I was to scroll over and then to simply click on them, they would replace the couple in the centre here. We can go to the Queen's sister, who was of course born a princess, and there you have it. But it's over here when we come to the Queen's relationship with the Duke. They first met in 1934, but actually didn't get engaged until getting on for 13 years later, and married later that year. Or we can start clicking on the Queen's father, and he will animate, and the entire family will animate down into position. The page refreshes. We could then go to his father, King George V, and that page reanimates. And you get to see, we could carry on all the way up, way past Queen Victoria, who's up here, way up, back into the 16th, 15th centuries. But you're probably not looking for British royalty, so maybe you're looking for British politicians. Here's the British Prime Minister and his family and his wife's family. Or maybe the President of the United States and his wife's family and his father's family, which is very complicated. Or maybe you're looking for previous presidents. We have George W. Bush, and of course he was the 43rd president. We also have his father, who was the 41st president. We've got plenty of other presidents too. Or maybe an Oscar winner. How about Eddie Redmayne won the Oscar this year? Or Benedict Cumberbatch, who didn't win the Oscar this year, but will it be winning an Oscar sooner or later? Or maybe you want celebrity for celebrity's sake. The Kardashians. And alongside, this is the sort of page you might arrive at if you came from a Google search. And this shows you all the partners we know about, including obviously her current husband and her first husband. But how about another celebrity of the same ilk? Yes, Paris Hilton. And if we go along here, just see how many names we have in that list. It keeps on going. But let's have proper celebrity. How about Liz and Richard? They managed to divorce twice, and there's a whole sort of story of their relationship. Or poor Liz herself actually married 7 times, I believe. But if we go down the bottom, one of them, remember that name, Hilton? And he slots into place. They actually married in 49 and managed to divorce 2 years later. But if we go to his brother, we have Baron Hilton here. Remember that name, Hilton, of course. And then we come down to his son, Rick Hilton, and his daughter, Paris Hilton. And you get to see we're back there again. So that's FameChain in FameChain style.